Hey there, this is Kayla again from 9CI. Today I want to talk about personal exposure meters, PEMs, specifically wearables. And of course, as usual, I read a paper on it and we're going to talk about it. So, the title of this paper is called The Effect of Antenna Polarization and Body Morphology on the Measurement Uncertainty of a Wearable Multi-Band Distributed Exposure Meter by Reza Minzadeh. So, just a little bit background. The World Health Organization has classified the clarification of exposure to wireless technology as an important issue. Air quotes, because that's their term. It's currently set as Group 2B, possibly carcinogenic to humans. Many scientists want it moved up to Group 1 as definitely, or at least Group 2A, probably carcinogenic. This is a pretty polarizing issue because a lot of scientists are saying, yes, it does cause issues. Come on, pay attention. We're all dying. Not that extreme. But there's a bunch of other scientists that say, no, it doesn't do anything. What are you talking about? It's important to note that some of these studies are sponsored by the telecom industry. That's a definite conflict of interest right there. Moving on. So why are personal exposure meters so important? Because either way, you want to have a measurement device. So either for the study of it to clarify if it is, or if it has been determined that it is a danger, you need to measure your individual environment to see if you are at risk. So kind of important there. So the problem with personal exposure meters, PEMs, is that they don't take into account body morphology. What does this mean? It means that when you're holding the meter, there is an effect called body shielding. So RF doesn't travel the same as X-ray. At X-ray, you can wear that really sleek, sexy vest, lead vest, and it will absorb the radiation. Unlike RF, it will bounce off. So the same thing happens with your body. If you're holding a meter, it's going to, and the source is behind the meter in front of you, the meter will measure the source, and it will also measure what bounces off you and back at the meter. There's also an effect from water absorption. Obviously, we're quite a bit of water as our plants. So the water in everything absorbs a lot of the RF as well. So you're not necessarily getting the most accurate reading for the environment, but it also might not be reflective of what you are exposed to personally. So the study on body morphology, the study that Reza did, consisted of them making this really, really cool looking, very sweet suit of RF meters to measure body morphology in different placements. Their subjects were all, young, tall, relatively fit individuals with a relatively normal BMI. So they determined that BMI was didn't have an effect, but they also stated that all of the subjects were pretty close together, so you take what subjects you can get, right? And so they calibrated this meter suit to one subject and then measured the difference between the different subjects. The measurement uncertainty went from 9.6 dB down to 4.9 dB with their suit, which is a pretty substantial difference just because decibels are measured by on a logarithmic scale. So the solution is maybe get your meter calibrated to your own personal body or wear a suit of meters. Both acceptable. Another thing that you could possibly do is measure the areas of your body that are the most risk. So, the head, the torso / heart, like lymph nodes area. And if you're a guy, specifically the groin. So the solution for this would maybe to wear some sort of headgear, or maybe put the meter in a cowboy hat, because I think they should come back into style, a necklace, or a really cool big belt buckle. You can bring those back too. To reduce the effect of body shielding, wear it farther away from your body. So on an extremity, like your wrist or your foot, but who cares about what happens at your feet level? So maybe put it in a wristwatch or a bracelet. Those are cool too. And there would be less of an effect of like the shrouded part of your body. This has been Kayla from 9CI. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, please leave them below. Like and subscribe. And if you would like, you can also visit us at www.9ci.ca. Thank you.